1v1 ladder, the place where legends are forged from nothing but a dream and a big titty mousepad. And a crippling DBD addiction. It's okay, we've all got one. Today I'll be competing alongside some of the most accomplished players to ever touch a gen. Winning even a single match would already be an honor in its own right. An honor that wouldn't be granted to me just yet, however. My first match ever I accepted against an NA player, which was my first mistake. Not gonna go into it much further, but well, I lost the first set, getting caught off guard at an IT wall at merely 40 seconds. A gruesome start to my ladder journey. But I somewhat regained my dignity through a solid game on killer. There we go. Hey, one hit at 30 seconds? I'm kinda proud of that. Hey, that's our win, you know? One hit at 40 seconds, which is when I went down. Boom! With that, we'd move on to my pick, the Demogorgon. And I think I'll just let it play for you guys. Oh my! Bro, what is bro doing? What is bro doing? Huh? Hold on! Hold on! 20 seconds? 20? I win this. I win this. It's gonna be a 1-1. And just like a classic NA player would, he resigned the set after that. But he wasn't quite done yet. He wanted the tiebreaker to be on the demo again. And naturally, I agreed. Have a good loop here. Another filler pillar there. I have three fillers. 3 minutes! Come on, Ivan. Let me just go this way. Read you like a fucking book. That's not a filler, I just realized. We have another filler here. Holy shit, I can play this? Take the window? I get hit. Yeah. Fuck. It's Jover. It's Jover! What was the time? 40? No. 40? That was almost more embarrassing than his first chase. Dead zoning myself and taking 2 hits at the same pallet, I'd completely sold the hand this bastard RNG had dealt me. I didn't believe in the win anymore, but I believed in the lesson I could take from it. Just go straight away from Shaq. Oh, he really wants the win. He's pre-dropping shit. And all that. Wow! At least the clean hit. At least the clean hit, the predict of the dodge. I lose, but it's okay. 1 minute 13. Even though I lost the match, this was nothing to be embarrassed about. I genuinely went toe to toe with someone infinitely higher rated than me. But sadly, my fatal flaw of selling matches I had every right to win would present itself to be a returning pattern throughout my next couple games. To set the stage, this next opponent was still unranked, just like me. He won the first set and I won the second, by a lot. So all I had to do now was lock in on killer and don't sell on survivor. Although he had a very strong RNG, I managed to catch him off guard and close it out in under a minute 30. I had delivered on the first half of the promise. But could I keep up the second and pull through on survivor? I'm really just gonna go straight forward to the main. Have a jungle gym here. A misplay at the jungle gym had made me eat the first hit at merely 30 seconds. But with main ahead, there was a chance for me to keep the chase alive for another minute. I should have used my life here to transition into a filler, but I hadn't scouted one beforehand, so I was forced to keep looping the window. That alone wasn't enough to extend the chase for the minute I needed. Once again, the fatal flaw had robbed me of victory. It's not like I didn't have the skills for a good chase, but somehow I was never able to just take the final step over the finish line. And it would stay that way until I encountered this Russian guy who seemed so confident on his wraith, he proposed playing him twice in a row. Now, I had close to zero experience on wraith 1v1s, so I bargained for one trapper and one wraith game to, at least in my mind, level the playing field slightly. I didn't know exactly what I was doing, and that showed. But he didn't either. He could have exploited certain mechanics against wraith way more, like forcing the uncloak on pallets by spam vaulting and other mechanics, to ever so slightly waste seconds in 1v1, which over time add up. And so, using my bamboozle, I was able to get my first hit at 45 seconds. Now, it was a matter of forcing pallets, blocking windows, and timing uncloaks efficiently in order to make the final hit inevitable. Sadly, I failed body blocking him on this window, but vaulting after him meant I could apply bamboozle, and that bamboozle seemed to catch him off guard. Even though he knew I had it, ultimately forgetting about it was what served me the kill on a silver tablet. 1 minute 46 on a wraith is a time that speaks of a set capable of going either way. Although he messed up forgetting about bamboozle, it's not like I had played perfectly. Had I played better, I could have had him ages before it got to this time. So I essentially gave him a big cushion of time that he never earned himself. The fact he proposed playing wraith twice also suggested he was a good wraith. A good wraith against an unexperienced player could win this any day of the week. But losing my composure before the match had even started would do nothing for me. So this was all about keeping a cool head and playing with confidence, like I had done this 1,000 times.
I knew he was gonna vault it, so I'll just move on to this pallet. You should make it to this pallet right here.
An ambitious prediction cost me the first hit. I thought he would fake the uncloak, giving me time to run to the next pallet. But instead, I was injured 30 seconds in.
Shit, I pretty much sold that, no? We will see. Bruh, he had another 46 seconds over this. I don't win.
Somehow he swung and missed when he should have had me. I didn't earn this second chance at life, but I gladly took it, knowing I wouldn't get another. But now I was stuck at an unsafe pallet with the win con nowhere near. The only way to get out of this was timing the vault perfectly.
Bro! What's that? How was that? Three more seconds. I win his set. That is crazy.
But that was merely the first set. If I wanted to win, I had to do the exact same and lock in for one more set.
Bro did not even crouch, like... Is this how we do it now? Is that how you do it, to be honest? Is that some sort of like pro play?
To keep it simple, this next set he was locked in. Unwilling to lose against an unranked player, he served straight up juice for close to 3 minutes. 244 wasn't impossible for me at all, but pulling off a chase of that caliber when you're in a flow state and trying to pull that off when you've got no other choice are two completely different things for me. And as fate would have it, I lost. Now everything came down to the tiebreaker. He offered wraith again, but I declined. I'd already gotten lucky once. I wasn't gonna risk everything on luck again. In the tiebreaker, I started as survivor, which I preferred, as I had no win condition I was forced to live up to. Here's how it went.
Now I'm pretty much fucked. No, I'm not. Wait, he broke this. It is okay still. I'm not gonna lie. Grab this God Rock. I think I even make the God Drop right now. Two minutes already? Oof, and we have disconnecting. There we go! What a stun, guys. Oh my god! Crazy ping.
2 minutes 53 was a time even better than his first run. So as long as my killer performance was clean enough, I should be able to win this. But it seemed like he was the complete opposite of me. Where I crumbled under pressure, he seemed to shine. And in a miracle of a performance, he beat out my time by almost a full minute. That loss was a blow I didn't know if I could recover from. It seemed like fate didn't want me to win. Something always stood between me and the victory, inches ahead. And the brutal reality was that that thing was me. From this point on, I only kept spiraling, losing for another 2 hours straight without any hope in sight. Whereas before, I was pulling off good stunts, taking set points and inching closer and closer to an inevitable win, my fatal flaw kicking in like a bad charm had caused me to have all my momentum crashing down on me. I was losing match after match, without any sort of fight or comeback, and I wouldn't manage to win a single set for the following painstaking hours to come. But all that would take a turn when I met Gustavo. This guy was clearly a few levels ahead of me from the start. It wasn't like he relied on RNG or lucky predictions either. He just outplayed me straight up. And not even barely. He had me figured out from the first few minutes. Most of the time, I couldn't even get a set off him. And even when I did, it felt like a huge upset. Nonetheless, his skill wasn't so far ahead that it would have been discouraging or tilting. He was calm-headed, humble, precise in the way he won matches. And instead of tilting me, it actually made me want to keep going. Because for once, I felt like I was actually improving. Losing against him didn't feel unfair. It was more like he was showing me what was possible if I just kept adapting. So we played for a few hours, and little by little, his lead started shrinking. Not because he got worse, but because I was starting to really pick up on his patterns and timings, sometimes even turning his own tricks against him. I could tell that even when I lost, I was forcing him to sweat for it now. So when he said this would be his final match, I knew this was my shot. We weren't gonna get to run this back. And even if I didn't manage to beat him clean, I wanted to make this last one count. Not because it would change my record, but because it was the culmination of everything we'd been building up to. This one mattered. Trapper was his pick. So far, I had never taken a Trapper set of him. His understanding of chaining tiles, managing bloodlust, and scouting fillers on the fly effortlessly was hard to outplay as an M1 killer. It would require everything I had.
At least we got Shack Pellet really early. It's going to the God Filler over here. Oh, we hit this. Because we believed. I stopped the timer at 50 seconds for some reason. Why am I like this? Unless I get fully juiced right here. Do you make main? I don't know about it. Oh, he's dead!
1 minute 20 was an incredible time by me, considering the skill he possessed. Now, just like so many times before, it would be up to me to make the best out of what I earned and not sell my advantage out of nervousness.
Should make the window. Nice. I think that's already the win confirmed, not gonna lie. Now, all I need is to win this jungle gym. Make this window here regardless, yeah? But yeah, it's this.
I got hit at 1 minute, which meant all that stood between me and the win was 20 more seconds of not getting hit. But my nerves were peaking once again. I was scared to death of throwing. But ultimately stayed composed, which meant I won the Trapper set, the killer he picked and was the clear favorite on. While it was only a difference of 10 seconds, a win, even a close one, was still a win. Demogorgon was my pick. What I had to do now was use the experience advantage I had on Demo to my full advantage, capitalize on things I'd learned about Gustavo and turn them against him, but most importantly, display confidence.
That's okay. Eats the hit at 30 seconds. Can we get a rapid down here? That's the question. Not bad, bro. There we go!
That prediction shouldn't have worked 100 out of 100 times. But with something on the verge of foresight, I was able to end the chase at 1 minute 10. While our score was pretty even against each other on demo, on average, I won more on him than on any other killer against Gustavo. But this wasn't a battle against Gustavo, neither a battle against time. This was a battle against myself, and breaking the curse I had put upon myself. Winning this match meant becoming master over my own mind under pressure. But I think it's no secret, everybody knows I'm the type to sell these.
We will see what realistically happens here.
Having dead zoned myself at 40 seconds, I ate my first hit. So for the next 30 seconds, I had to win everything to make something out of nothing.
Oh my god, guys! It was the miss! Oh my god!
With a second difference and nothing but luck, I was able to tip the set in my favor, claiming my first victory on 1v1 ladder. You know, I might not be one of the greatest yet, but I had a lot of fun practicing throughout these days. And I really felt the improvement that eventually led to my win. Let me know if you guys would like to see any more ladder videos, because this is definitely a really rewarding journey for me. See you!